So how you been, cuz? What's good? What's good with you?
I'm good, man. Living the dream, bro. Make music, do my thing. Got that show on Thursday.
Facts. Where's that at?
That is at Jewel in Manchester, New Hampshire, from 6 to 11. It is family friendly, so bring your kids, bring your wife,
Facts.
bring your ex-wife, and
Bring your whole
your
bring your
baby
mama,
mama.
bring your mama, your baby mama. Facts. Have you seen the last episode of WandaVision, right?
Absolutely, of
Cra-
course I did. You know I did.
Crazy. Great. I was upset. I was kind of upset about the cameo thing.
Yep,
Who would
yep.
you
That was bullshit. I think we all wanted a big all-star cameo, like Robert Downey coming back from the grave, or Chris Evans being young again, or anything other than an alien pointing at the sky and in white vision apparently was that cameo, which is I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I think that threw us all off. I
Facts.
think that Star Wars is doing a lot better with their shows than Marvel is currently. I think WandaVision was great. I think the last episode was action packed. The booty on Monica looked delicious, and the outfit on Wanda was it was
Delicioso.
yeah. We'll say delicioso. But yeah, it was a good episode. There was no big cameo really, and then the end. I know some other people, me included, thought that it was going to be Wolverine when they start zooming in a cabin in the woods in the
Yeah,
middle of
yeah, me
nowhere.
too.
I'm like, it's definitely Logan. Here comes the X-Men crossover. And guess what? It's just Wanda again. Whoop de fucking do, bro. That was, yeah.
I
But it was all
think
right.
I think that part that we've seen at the end is going to be in the new Doctor Strange. Because remember how they said Doctor Strange was doing that too, having out of his body.
Yeah,
You know what
acid
I'm saying?
projection.
So I feel like that part is in that movie, and he's going to teach her that part, like how to do that, and you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. So I feel like that's another thing that they gave us as a scene from Doctor Strange, the
Yeah.
multiverse movie.
Yeah, Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
big Doctor Strange fan too, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. I like how they threw in the book. I think that book itself was a nod to Doctor Strange because all the books that were in the temple
yeah,
that Doctor Strange trained in.
yeah.
I think that was cool. There was a lot of good stuff in that show. I just think that they threw a lot of fans off. And I know it was just one actor, but they threw a lot of fans off by saying that there was going to be some big $1 million all star cameo, and they didn't need to do that. That was complete troll. And if you're going to troll your own show, at least do it the right way where it's not going to piss people off. That's just my opinion.
True, that's facts.
But other than that, that episode was fire. I think the whole season was fire, except for like the first two episodes. The first two episodes were really slow, um, almost like overdone and underdone at the same time.
Wow.
In
So
my opinion, I didn't
one,
really like the first couple episodes.
so I just looked it up. I want to share my screen with you real quick to show you.
All right.
All right, you see this?
Yep. Yeah. I know that was Paul Bettany was the big cameo. He said he always wanted to work with this person, and that person ended up being
In
himself.
itself, yeah. What kind of shit is
Yeah, yeah. It was a bad troll. That was I'm not a fan of that. But I mean, it is what it is. It was funny. It's funny looking back at it,
Yeah.
understanding why he did it. But I don't know. Wasn't a huge fan. But still, all the other show was great.
How'd you feel
Highly
about
recommend it.
how'd you feel about the Hawkeye? Why do I keep saying Hawkeye? The Falcon and the Winter Soldier trailer.
I think it looks amazing. I think there's going to be a lot of comedy in it and a lot of action. It looks more like it's going to be more like a actual Marvel movie than a show, and it looks like it'll be more movie-ish than WandaVision was. Especially with the whole sitcom thing WandaVision did. That was just weird.
It kind of threw me off at first.
Yeah. I don't know. But if you think about it, they took Wanda and Vision, who are probably two of the most underrated, uncared about characters in the MCU, and made them superstars, essentially. I mean, the show blew up. And now, personally, I understand why and how Wanda or Scarlet Witch is so powerful. I mean, she has three aspects now. You know, she has the aspect of, she has the aspect that she was born a witch with powers. Yep. She has the aspect that she was affected by the Mind Stone, not to mention that she was affected by Vision and his powers a little bit. And on top of that, she also took in all the powers of Agnes at the end of this show. So she's probably one of the most OP superheroes in the MCU.
Yeah. She's definitely the most dangerous Marvel character out right now.
Well, I could see her being a villain, maybe even in the next movie somehow. You know what I mean? Like bringing her kids through a wormhole from a different dimension into ours and opening up some kind of negative portal to the underworld where, you know, Doctor Strange has to go and close it. And I don't know. I could see her being a bad guy, which would be dope. She'd be a wicked hot villain, for sure. But yeah, and then Vision. I mean, I wasn't a huge Vision fan until now. I think Vision's dope at this point. And I think
they definitely showcased him good.
Yeah, and what he did with White Vision, they basically resurrected him. So that's cool because that's one of the characters that died throughout the entire Infinity War saga. There was Vision died, Gamora died, and Black Widow died, correct?
No, Black Widow saw. Yeah. I think. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah, Black Widow got sacrificed for the Soul Stone the second time. And Gamora got sacrificed for the Soul Stone the first time. But now we got Gamora back as a young Gamora because the young Gamora decided to stay in the future.
Yeah.
So Gamora will be in the New Guardians, but she'll be a different Gamora, technically. So now that they brought Vision back, the only person they either are not going to bring back or could bring back is Black Widow, but they are also giving her her own movie. So either way, we're still going to get more Black Widow, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I know it's a little off track too, but I think if there's any villain they have to bring back other than Loki, because Loki is just a huge staple in the MCU for me, a huge staple in Thor.
Yeah.
I feel like if there's no Loki, there's no Thor.
Yeah.
And so yeah, they should definitely bring back Loki. And now, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Now that Boseman's gone, T'Challa is no longer a character. They should definitely bring back Killmonger as well. Whether he comes back as a hero, an anti-hero.
That's the question I want to ask. Why do you think Killmonger is the? You said he's your favorite villain, right?
Absolutely.
Why do you think that? Like, well, why is he your favorite?
Because of his backstory. He has a reason. I mean, you got Thanos, who definitely I'd put him top one all-powerful villain. But his reason, I mean, I guess his reasoning is all right. He wants to like save the universe technically, but he wants to wipe out half the life to do it. Where Killmonger, he's only a villain because of his circumstances. He was left alone in Oakland, California, an orphan.
Yeah.
And a Wakandan child, a literal, legitimate Wakandan, not just a child, but a Wakandan prince who was left to fend for himself, left by his own country to do everything on his own. And he has every birthright to the throne. He went through a bunch of shit to get to where he was. You can feel his pain, his anger, his frustration, and his dying words were, I mean, I have it behind me. I'm not trying to cheat and read it, but he said some shit like, bury me in the ocean with my brothers who jumped from ships because they knew that death was better than bondage. And just that quote right there, I don't know if you know this, but there's actually the fact behind that quote.
Yeah.
Chadwick Boseman is the one who wrote that quote for Killmonger to say in the movie. So that brings that much more heaviness to the quote itself now that Boseman's passed. And you could almost see that arc at the end. You know what I mean? You got T'Challa who's holding Killmonger. You know that Wakandan technology can bring it back. But I think that it's not going to be Wakandan technology that brings him back. He says, bury me in the ocean, right?
Yeah.
And at the beginning of Endgame, you see a small clip where they're talking to Wakanda. I think it's Black Widow's talking to Wakanda. And she's like, oh, what happened with the earthquake in the ocean or whatever? And the Wakandan people are like, oh, there's nothing we could do about it. It was an earthquake. So what I think happens, they bury Killmonger at sea like he asked to be buried. Then the Atlanteans of the MCU find him, resurrect him because they know he's a rightful heir to Wakanda, and try to use him to take over Wakanda because Wakanda did nothing to help the Atlanteans when that earthquake happened.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, he asked to be buried in the ocean, gets buried in the ocean. Atlanteans bring him back to life and try to use him to take over Wakanda. And then if that does happen, I say Killmonger switches up, completely switches at the end. Huge character arc, ends up saving Wakanda. I'm not saying he becomes Black Panther, but maybe ultimately sacrifices his life to save Wakanda from the Atlanteans of the MCU. That's just my theory. If Killmonger does come back, which I think he does. And he was so badass, bro. Like, you had what's his face? With the arm. What's his face? Not Bucky, the villain with the arm. What the hell was his name? Claw or some shit?
What?
And
Is it Marvel?
Yeah. Black Panther.
Oh,
Claw, something Claw.
Okay, yeah, I know you're talking about.
But he has Killmonger's girl with a gun to her head, yo. And she's like shaking and shivering and shit. And Killmonger just looks at his girl and he goes, don't worry, all your problems are gonna be gone, and just blows her brains out, bro. Like, such a savage, bro. Like,
savage,
straight savage.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So, right now, DC. Let's go to DC real quick.
Okay.
Anybody fucking with Superman?
Is anybody fucking with him?
Yeah.
Like, on literal terms?
Oh, nah, just fight. Like, anybody? Can anyone beat him? Can anyone kill him?
I don't know. I'm excited to see the new Justice League movie. It looks like it looks like Zack Snyder is throwing pretty much every villain he can at the Justice League. But I mean, Superman by himself, I mean, even all those villains, in my opinion, I don't see them taking down Superman.
Let me ask you this question. Last Justice League, before they resurrected them, remember that?
Yeah.
Could they do it without him?
Without Superman?
Yeah.
No. They said it in the movie straight up. They're like, we can't do this without him. That's why they resurrected him.
Yeah.
They couldn't do it without him.
Could Superman do it without them?
Maybe. I mean, it looks like if you look back at the Superman movies, the solo Superman movies, I mean, he seems to have issues just defeating his own villains.
That's what I'm
saying. So if you put Superman against every villain, I don't know, man. I think they could find a way to beat him. But and you have to have a way to beat him. I mean, I know he's Superman, but you use kryptonite against him, and he's.
But not everyone has that, though.
So, huh?
Not everybody has that. Has kryptonite.
Right.
Who had kryptonite?
That's what makes it hard to kill him. But what's the point in a superhero if you can't fucking kill him? That's my opinion. Like, if you're gonna make comics and then make movies out of comic books and have your ultimate superhero, like Marvel killed off Iron Man.
Yeah. They almost killed. They basically killed.
Ballsy. That's a ballsy move. Iron Man, in my opinion, is the Batman of Marvel, if not the maybe not Superman of Marvel, but he's my favorite superhero in the MCU, and I don't know. Iron Man's OP as fuck. If Marvel to kill them off like that, I think DC's got to be able to kill. Not saying they have to kill him off in this movie, but you got to be able to, go all in and sacrifice your biggest fucking hero. I don't know.
So you said that everyone should be able to die. So obviously if the Hulk wasn't Bruce Banner, I mean, like if Bruce Banner wasn't the Hulk right now, he could die, obviously. But the Hulk wouldn't let that happen. Because remember when he got shot in the mouth and then the Hulk spit it out? Or shot in the face or whatever. Remember that?
Yeah.
I think that was like the first Hulk or the second, the first movie. I don't know. But
yeah.
So I don't see the Hulk dying. How can the Hulk die? I don't see that happening. There's no way. I just gonna see maybe Thanos snapping his fingers, and I don't know.
I don't know. Didn't Thanos put in work on the
Hulk? He fucked him up and they got him depressed.
I think he could have killed the Hulk. I think he let him live just because he knew how much it would affect him. And then you seen, as soon as the Hulk got beat like that, the Hulk was no longer willing to come out of Bruce Banner.
Yeah, he didn't want to fight
no more. At that point, that's how you kill him. You know what I mean?
That's why they had to make Hulk and Bruce Banner's brain one type shit. So that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, which that was weird, but that was interesting too. It's kind of funny. Although I definitely missed the Hulk for that entire movie.
Oh yeah,
but we did get a scene of him when they went back in time.
Yeah.
And that was that part where old Hulk's just smashing shit up, and they tell Bruce he has to act like him, and he's just like, just like throwing shit, dude, like non-enthused about it, just throwing shit around. That was hilarious. That was dope. But I'm excited about Justice League though, for real. I don't know if you or anybody out there has ever seen the show Doom Patrol, but that's a DC show, and it's awesome. It's very, there's a lot of comedy in it, but it's dope. It's got Cyborg in it from the Justice League. I don't think it's the same guy who plays him in the movies, but Cyborg is in the show, and he's probably my favorite character in the show. But they got a bunch of other like random people with weird powers in the DCU. And they, I don't know. It's a good show. It's a really good show. So I recommend that to anybody who is interested in DC. And Doom Patrol. And then another thing, they're coming out with a new Suicide Squad this year as well, which is supposed to be lit.
Yeah,
they got my boy Idris Elba playing in that. So shout
HBO,
out to
right?
Idris Elba. Yeah, and not to mention the Mortal Kombat movie, not to get too far off topic, but they got that dropping as well. Yeah. It's a lot dropping on HBO. HBO's killing it, to be honest.
What movie are you participating on? Like what movie are you like?
I think what the most excited about?
Yeah.
I mean, technically speaking, right now, I'd say Justice League because it's the closest to coming out. But altogether, I want to see Mortal Kombat more than anything.
Yeah, because I heard that is going to have fatalities.
Yeah, it's going to be rated R. I don't know if you've seen the trailer, but they show little bits of it in there, and it looks so sick. Yeah. Although, apparently there's no Johnny Cage, which is weird.
What?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Apparently there's no Johnny Cage or there's some new guy named like Danny Luke or Danny Wilson or something like that. And apparently he's like a UFC fighter. And people are predicting that he's like taking Johnny Cage's place, or maybe he is the new Johnny Cage or something.
Derek Luke?
But, huh?
Is it Derek Luke?
I don't know. I'm just spitting off the top. I don't know, but I don't know. It's some weird regular name like that. But they're gonna have Liu Kang, Scorpion. You got Sub-Zero, all that, man. Kano, Sonya Blade. But if you're gonna have Sonya Blade, like, you have to have Johnny Cage. I don't get it. I don't understand that at all.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, but whatever. It is what it is. Looking forward to it either way.
Are you dropping any new music, bro?
Yeah, I was actually supposed to drop a song yesterday, but I have not. I haven't made a cover for it yet. So fans have voted for song number 2, which I had posted. That will be me featuring Ren Thomas. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of him, but he's a dope artist. If you got some time, go look up Ren Thomas. He will be on my new track. Track is called "Say Something," and it is bar mania. There is bars on bars. It makes
Where can we hear it? I'll play it right now. Where can we hear it?
Makes mumble rap look like it's not out yet. I'm gonna drop it this weekend. I'm a little late. I meant to drop it yesterday.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna hop on, make my cover for it after this podcast right now, and then drop it either tonight or tomorrow night. I like to drop shit on Fridays, but whatever. I'll drop it tonight or tomorrow night. Yeah. And that'll be everywhere, Spotify, YouTube, everywhere. So keep an eye out for that. Say Something. It's Exodarap featuring Ren Thomas. Exodarap is Paradox spelled backwards. My real name is Paradox, but it's Exodarap because a paradox is in itself.
Facts.
Speaking of rap, yo, you hear about Gen Z trying to cancel Eminem?
Yeah.
What?
What is it actually about? Do you know?
His violent lyrics, specifically his violent lyrics on the song with Rihanna, when he says, you try to leave again, I'm gonna tie you to this bed and set this house on fire. Just gonna stand there and watch you burn.
Wait, so he's going all the way back then? All the way back? He's going.
People are digging up the fucking crates of his old music and trying to use it against him. Cancel culture is trying to cancel Eminem. So now you got this big social media war of Gen Zers who are just way too sensitive to even be functioning human beings.
What the fuck is a Gen
versus
Zer?
Us millennials who are like, yo, grow some balls, don't be a pussy, can't you for saying it, bitch. Like,
what's a Gen
what?
Zer?
A Gen Z is the next generation. We are millennials. Me and you, 90s babies, millennials.
Wait, hold on, bro. My shit dying.
Gen Zers are people who were born in 2000 and after.
Oh, okay.
Babies who were born in the 2000s. The ones, where the mumble rappers come from.
Yeah, hold
Gen
on, bro.
Zers, bro.
Wait, hold on real quick, bro. All right, what was you saying? All right, so Eminem shit. I got a video.
Gen Z versus millennials over canceling Eminem. Canceled culture. First off, I don't even understand what canceled culture is. Just so you know, I did invite Curly to come through. He loves talking about it.
Wow.
I should have beat her to that. I should have dissed Gen Z for that. Went viral off it.
Where's he
next time?
Where's he at? Hold on, bro.
Huh?
Where's Curly?
I don't know. He said he might not. He probably won't come. Not to get our hopes up. So we'll see.
Whatever.
We'll see. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. Bullshit ass Gen Z. You know what we should cancel as Gen Z, bro?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Cancel Gen Z. Don't be a pussy. Grow some balls.
Cancel Gen Z.
Jesus. Not to mention, like, it's America. Like, we have a figure of speech. You know how many other rappers have said so much other discriminating shit? Just targeting Eminem because he's the greatest rapper of all time.
Right.
Do the same shit to Tom Brady, bro.
Do the
same shit to Kobe before he died.
Facts.
Did the same shit to Michael Jordan when he was still balling. So
you know who you never bet against?
Who?
Tom Brady.
Yeah, and Eminem.
Right.
They don't lose.
No, they don't, bro.
Don't lose.
So you saying that you gave Eminem that battle against him and MGK?
Oh, absolutely, hands down. Yeah. I think. Don't get me wrong. I will go on record to say this: that MGK diss was the best Eminem diss of all time, hands down.
You think so?
Yes. There's no other rapper who went at Eminem as hard as MGK did. But you know what? He still lost. So hold that L. Simple as that. Dude can go that hard against the GOAT, and the GOAT still
MGK did go crazy. He tried to go like he wrote. He got the best writers in the game. That's all I gotta say. Like,
got the best writers in the game.
Yeah, like he did. Look it up. He's not the only one that wrote that shit.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Bro.
Yeah, you know what I think was the funnier beef for Eminem was when Nick Cannon tried coming at him with all the battle rappers.
Oh man.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Eminem he looked bad. He looked bad. And the fact that he had to put what 3 other dudes on it, rap battlers. Come on, bro.
I know. And Eminem didn't even say anything about
it. He didn't say shit. He didn't reply back.
Didn't even get a response. All that work for no reason.
Bro, that he's like, dude, you under my feet. I don't need to say shit to you.
You under my feet.
Like legit. Crazy.
Facts. I feel that.
Yeah, I wish Curly came. Fuck.
Yeah, me too. Maybe next time. Or who knows? Maybe he'll pop up. I don't know. Either way. So what else is there to talk about today?
Let's see. Yeah. Almost done. I'm gonna edit all this too, so
I mean, we can get into science if you want to. I read a lot of science articles. They recently discovered that Stonehenge is actually, this is history, but Stonehenge was actually pieces of rock that were dragged hundreds of miles from a different location where they once stood in a different structure. Yeah. So Stonehenge isn't actually an original structure. It's remnants of another structure that was dragged from hundreds of miles away to build a new structure, which is pretty cool. Scientists also discovered living organisms thousands of feet underneath ice in the polar ice caps, where there shouldn't be anything living down there. What else we got? New Mars rover just landed on Mars. You want to go check that out? They got pictures online of what it looks like from Mars at night. You can see the entire galaxy. It's crazy what the sky looks like on Mars.
But you have to be on Mars to see that.
Well, there's a rover on Mars taking pictures. A new rover just landed on Mars. So we got a new rover with new camera, new equipment, and all that just landed on Mars. What else we got? Oh yeah, one of Elon Musk's right-hand man in the SpaceX program. Yeah. They're working on a manned mission to go to the moon, fly around the moon, orbit back. And this dude is looking for 8 artists or, regular people of any kind of art talent to go on this mission with him. They will be accepting pre-applications right now, applications in the future. I have already applied myself. It is possible. I don't remember what the website is called, but if you Google the next moon mission or something like that, you can apply to go. They're also working on, that moon mission will be ready to go by 2023, apparently. That's what they're saying. And by 2027, apparently they're going to have a hotel in space that's going to orbit Earth.
Hold on.
So you're going to be able to go to space.
It says that Trump pushed NASA to land astronauts on the moon by 2024. And
I didn't know NASA was involved in a moon mission. That's crazy. That's dope. That's dope. I did not know about
2024 that. Artemis moon mission.
Oh shit.
NASA introduced 18 astronauts who will train for the 2024 Artemis moon mission.
Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's NASA astronauts, where the one I was talking about is going to be literally just regular people that are able to go on this mission if you are selected. Or I don't know how they're going to select these applications. They're going to do like a lottery pick at random, or if they're actually going to look at the applications and generally pick 8 people. Yeah. But either way, that'd be sick. And the risks are high. That spaceship blowing up on the way up or the way down or the way around the moon. But I think it would be so dope to go to space. So dope to go to space and take my phone with me and just, snap a couple pictures for all the flat earthers out there. The earth is not flat, bro. Get over it. Damn.
Right. I don't know. You never know. I don't know.
You're right. I don't know. Personally, I haven't been to space, so I can't say personally it's not. But 99% of evidence points to the fact that we live on a spherical object floating through space that's just as spherical as every other thing we can observe in the universe. You look at the moon, it's round. You look at the sun, it's round. You look at all the other planets, they're round. But flat earthers think we're just flying in some giant frisbee. That doesn't make any sense, bro. We're not special.
Right.
It's just another planet, bro. That's my opinion.
I feel you.
Cancel me.
Cancel. Cancel that shit.
Cancel me.
But I think it was a good episode for the first episode, man.
Yeah, I think I talked too much, but that's what
Red Bull. Bro, that's what we're here.
Shout out to Red Bull. Maybe we'll get that Red Bull sponsorship. Red Bull gives you wings.
Facts. We're not getting paid for we're not even getting paid for that. So there ain't no sponsorship from no Red Bull shit.
No, not yet. I'm trying to use that manifestation, baby.
Facts.
Let's manifest that into existence.
Bang. Hey, so
Houston Raptors
sponsored by Bang.
For NBA All-Star Weekend. Breaking news.
We're sponsored by Bang.